Wait, hold up, come back to the screen. This got way too big to ignore. If you're a Dodger fan, if you live and breathe this team, if every rumor hits you like a Game 7, sit down for a second, because what dropped today shook the entire MLB. And like always, it splashes straight into Los Angeles. I'm talking about the first projections for the 2026 World Series, the odds, the backroom noise, the market, and one name that popped up way louder than expected: the Chicago Cubs. Yeah, Chicago. The so-called surprise contender. And relax, this isn't just about them. This is about who might try to step in front of the most watched, most hated, and most respected team in baseball. The Los Angeles Dodgers. I woke up this morning and did what every real fan does. Checked the latest Dodgers news, dove into Dodgers rumors, scanned the MLB updates, and when I saw Chicago being put in that tier, I literally said out loud, "All right, let's talk for real. Let's hit the facts first. No emotion. We'll light it up after." The sportsbooks have already laid their cards on the table for the 2026 World Series. DraftKings has the Cubs at plus 2,200, 12th overall in MLB. FanDuel is similar but slightly different, 2,500, 11th overall. So yeah, outside the top 10, but officially labeled a playoff team. And if you know baseball, you know this. Once you get to October, the script changes. Now, context matters. Nobody becomes a surprise contender out of thin air. From the Cubs' own fanbase perspective, 2025 was a success, even with that bitter ending. Game 5 loss in the NLDS. Against who? The Milwaukee Brewers, division rival, straight gut punch, the kind that hurts the most. But when you zoom out, a turbulent season. Injuries, internal pressure, ups and downs, and still, they got there. No trophy, but they walked off with their heads up. And that creates something dangerous: confidence. Now here's where the market really starts paying attention. The kids. Two names keep showing up in every projection: Cade Horton, Pete Crow Armstrong. This isn't just potential. This isn't maybe someday. In 2025, they showed real flashes of greatness. Horton showed he's got the arm, the command, and zero fear of the spotlight. Crow Armstrong, elite defense, game-changing speed, pure instincts, the kind of player who flips a game without ever going yard. Add that to a roster many analysts already call the best defensive team in baseball. And that's not hype. That's metrics. That's data. Now mix youth with depth. This isn't a one-star team. It's a unit. And a strong unit in October? That's annoying, but... And here comes the big but. The Cubs' 2026 future completely depends on the offseason. That's not my take. That's league consensus. They need an elite frontline starter, period. No debate. And there's another quiet bomb: Kyle Tucker. Elite outfielder, massive production in the lineup, and everything points to him signing elsewhere in free agents. So yeah, Chicago is about to lose offense, lose presence, lose impact. Now the ball is in Jed Hoyer's hands in the front office. They have to decide whether they're going all in on the market, or betting that the kids can carry it. And let me ask you, as a fan who's seen this movie 1,000 times, how often does that bet really pay off? Now breathe, because this is where Los Angeles steps into the frame, hard. Even with the Cubs rising, even with the Orioles, even with the Braves, even with the Mets lurking just ahead of them in the odds, when you look at the top, no surprises. Los Angeles Dodgers are still the favorites. DraftKings, FanDuel, everyone in lockstep. Dodgers first, New York Yankees right behind, Philadelphia Phillies in third. And that's not just roster construction. That's status. That's respect. We're the team everyone wants to knock off. We're the benchmark. Back-to-back World Series champions. Say it with me. Back to back. And that changes everything across the league. When you enter a season knowing the target is on your back, every series is war. Every road trip is hostile. Every mistake becomes a headline. And still, the Dodgers stay on top. Now let's talk vibes, the locker room, the mindset. While Chicago is holding nostalgia meetings with the 2016 champs at Cubs Con, we're talking about how to win again. They look backward. We look forward. That's not trash talk. That's mentality. Los Angeles doesn't accept endless rebuilds, doesn't accept almost, doesn't accept promises. Here it's championships, or pressure. And I respect the Cubs, for real. Interesting project, young core, elite defense, but I want to see it. I want to see October. I want to see Dodger Stadium rocking. I want to see what happens when the MLB season tightens for real. Can this team handle the weight? Or is the market just fishing for value outside the obvious? Because one thing is crystal clear: if Chicago wants a ring in 2026, they're gonna have to go through someone, and that someone wears blue and lives in Los Angeles. Now I throw it to you. And don't hold back in the comments. Do you see the Chicago Cubs as a real threat to the Dodgers dynasty? Or is this just preseason noise while Los Angeles still runs the league? I want the debate. I want the takes. I want the disagreement. And if you live and suffer with this team like I do, subscribe right now to LA Dodgers News Today. No filter here. All heart. We feel every pitch together.